This part, just want to have a conversation about something very interesting. Why? Why to become a music producer? Waking up in the age of 46 and then some sort of sorry for my English, I'm getting better. To do rationalization about when you decide to do it. It's kind of interesting, this. Because in the end of the day, someone wants to enjoy, to have something to get for himself. So, so why do I want to become music? Okay, listen. Okay, because I suffer from ADHD. Okay, so when I was younger, I had a speed metal, death metal, trash band, and the band we played like almost 10 years. Back before the internet, it's kind of different. And, and what was interesting that at the age of 26, the band fell, kaput. And I stopped playing. Because my ADHD shifted me to do something else. I went to IT computers in Israel, the land of the nations of the world, the startup nations for IT. Yeah, right. That's what they say in the news. Don't believe it. Uh, let's say so. I transferred myself to computers, so I was in depth in computers, system engineering, things like that. But then, and I stopped playing music. A couple of years, I stopped playing music. I think in the age of 30, stopped in jazz at the age of 26. I think I stopped. Yes, 26 and a half. I stopped. Sold my many things. Preamps, a lot of gear. Used to have a lot of gear, and I sold it. Had a girlfriend, and she told me to sell it. It was fuck up when I did it. I wasn't supposed to do it. But sometimes ADHD takes us to different places. We're jumping from this side to this side. Okay, so, and this is, by the way, this is from humbleness and humility, coming from this point of view. Um, because everyone should empathize with that if he wants to become a music producer. So I decided to do it like it's not a reality show, but it's kind of, I want people to understand the things I'm going through because and this, maybe you're on this spot specifically too. Maybe asking yourself, can I become a music producer at the age of fucking 46? So, yes, okay. So, perfection brings paralysis. So, if there's noises and things, shifting, jumping from one spot to another, welcome to my land of ADHD. So, let's go back to the conversation. So what is specifically was, I came back, I stopped playing at the age of 26. I was crushed, the band, my heavy metal band. I was a singer, one of the lead player, and I wasn't a singer. I never, today I know that I was never a guitar player. I'm a musician, but not a guitar player. I like playing music, that's the instrument, but I was not, if I think in the afterlife, when I come back again, I'm definitely going to be a composer and a pianist, definitely. And so what happened? I stopped. I think after 5 years, 26 and 32, came back again. I had a relationship for almost 6 years, and then a crushing relationship. And sometimes when you see the light of God, when you're deep under. So in that period specifically, 32, even more. Started to shift back because I sold my guitar. I sold all my things. I'm shocked that I did it. Wow. And but this is going to be a different one day. We're going to have a recording about that. The danger of relationship, romantic relationship that can crush a musician. I'm going to speak with you about that. Okay, it did happen to me, but not in a devastating way. But I will explain it in another movie. Because if we are going to become music producers and engineers. So we must deal with that. If it comes, we know to deal with that. So let's go back. So I was studying for first degree in music. I had, like I said, my band. I was studying 3 days a week, 12 hours, and then for the same day, I had sessions with the band. And all my life was around this thing. Back then, I used to be a professional skateboarder. By the way, I was Israeli champion for a couple of years. And the first one to compete in the World Cup in Germany, Münster, in the World Cup when I was 17. So I was a mega famous in Israel when I was 17 to 20 in skateboarding. So, music, skateboarding is all connected together. So with this charismatic behavior, I shifted myself to music. And, until I got to the place, okay, to the band, and then it fell down. I didn't feel that I was crushed in any way. I kind of stopped thinking about it. I was not that into it, really. So maybe I wasn't that of a serious musician about doing it. It was the beginning of the internet, I remember. I remember the 1988. I bought Logic Audio 3.5 and 4, something like that. I bought a computer, and I was into it, but I was not into it. At the first degree that I studied for 5 years, because at the first year I failed. It was very hard for me, so I did it again. So after that, I got an excellence scholarship because I was very, very creative. And academic, the deacon of the academic resource, so they gave me 2 years of scholarship free of charge for sound engineering. And still, I didn't understand what they saw about me. So, okay, so let's move on forward. I came back playing at the age of 32. I finished a serious relationship, falling down a relationship. I have a song, by the way, I'm Falling. So I'm going to show you next movie is about how I did the engineering about that. It's kind of interesting how it went from musical point of view. And I started playing back. I bought a guitar, okay, an Ibanez. I always was about it. Ibanez, I like the guitar. Loves those guitars. And thanks for Stevie Vai. Thank you, Stevie Vai, for these guitars. You're the best. Always. Love you. And by the way, it was in Israel, so I went to his class. It was a private class, for 250 people, private class. By the way, Steve, I love what you do. All the spirituality, the talks, the conversations, the things. It's a gift for humanity. So let's go back again. This is ADHD, so sometimes that happens. Let's enjoy it while we do it. And it shines out. So at the age of 32, I bought a guitar and bought a Behringer shit amp, big one. It was absolutely shit. I can't believe that I bought it. Payments, I bought it and I started to play. Didn't think about anything. Playing, and playing. And then this 5 years, let's say it's 5 months ago, I stopped a relationship. I had a relationship for 5 years. And it was dwelling in me. I was starting feeling so. 2 years ago, I bought an instrument, a microphone. And then I installed Cubase Elements, the crack one, the unlicensed one, Why would they create those things for, to us in the future? They're going to buy the legal one. Now I have everything legal. And so I kind of started to play with it a little bit. Think about just playing, I was not that attracted, but suddenly, something happened. Suddenly, the more I started to touch it, to feel it, to touch it, suddenly in my ear, and people will be telling me, "Guy, you did it," and I kind of said, "Oh, wow, it's kind of nice." Not vanity or something like that, not because of the pride and glory. Fuck it. I don't give a shit about pride and glory, those things, vanity and all those things. I don't give a damn about And but they were telling me, yeah, you need to do something about that. You do something about that. So then it started to shift. I bought this guitar. I sold the before guitar to a very one of my best friends. And by the way, I love blonde hair of a woman always, so that's why I love the blonde. And then suddenly it started to grow. I don't know about this instrument and another appliance, started to, right now I can make record. You see that there even, you see there? I'm gonna put it in the wall, everything around it, the acoustic parts. In the days of Corona, there's a lot of musicians in Israel, a lot of musicians that they are crushed. So I'm buying things now because people are losing everything. So it's kind of opposites, buying when everybody's losing. So that if there's no job, so I'm doing it. So it's a big risk, but fuck it. It's like Richard Person, the entrepreneur, he says, screw it and just do it. Just do it, that's it. So we are in the days of Corona. And I have some chocolate. I love chocolate. Reminds me of my father, rest in peace, always. Love it. So, let's go back again. So slowly, through emotion, we're building emotions. My friends told me, guys, do that, do that. I was sending a couple of small segments of about that I'm doing, and I was not into it too much. But then something happened. You know, it's like you click, you feel the click. I can't explain it, but like I feel I know what I'm doing, and whatever you're touching, if you come from the right place, specifically where I came from heavy metal, from rock, seriously, Led Zeppelin and Metallica, Megadeth, those were the roots. Joy Tafola, guitar players, Jason Becker, the top 10 of the musicians, Pantera, Slayer, the top level bands. Those were my bands, okay? And I'm not a hip hop. There are many things that I don't even listen at all. I don't have no Israeli records at all. I don't listen to no non-Israeli music at all. So there's a lot of musical things that I do not listen at all. So the mind is kind of moving in a different shift. What more writing my own things. And suddenly I saw that there's diversity. And suddenly I saw from a musician point of view, from a composing point of view, there's a lot of diverse material from one spot to the another spot, from very heavy metal to very quiet fusion jazzy with, you know, it's like different planets. And there was another friend of mine by the name of Roy, that he was an engineer that he stopped. He's not anymore in this thing. And he said, when you have a baby, that's it, your life is fucked up. Economics. So, by the way, I'm single, not married yet, both, no kids, so there's focus in his eyes. So, my friend Roy, each time when I was sending him a part of music or something, so he used to say to me, Guy, you have so much diverse. You can write music for cinema, you can write music for gaming, audio. So, I've been listening to a lot of information where people are jumping with their information about things they think should go or should do. So my ear was open. My ear was open. There's a mosquito is flying here. When we're gonna catch him, we're gonna fuck him up. Don't worry. It's flying here. And see, that's the wonders with ADHD. Interesting. But I wanted to be very, very natural. I don't want no editing. Enough with editing. That's it. There's no editing here. No, we're just doing it and doing it. So, and then slowly it became what became to be a part of me. And I went to a shop and I was viewing musician from a different point of view. When someone was asking me, "What do you do in life?" I wanted to say I'm a music producer. I didn't have the guts to say it, like I'm a fucking music producer. I didn't produce just myself, my own things I'm doing it, but for the couple, for my own, for advertising. So I upload a couple of things, small things that I did. And started to get my strength of believing in myself. And by the way, a good lesson from Steve Vai helped me very much. There was another musician, but Steve Vai did it. Absolutely. Helped me to see the creative point of view when you're doing it. There's Peter Schaefer, I think there's another person, a couple of engineers and Bob Rock was serious impact, very serious impact. Bob Rock, the legendary Bob Rock, yes, he was serious influence, I saw some serious interview when he's sitting in a big room, those the books behind him, very beautiful. I was feeling almost crying, it was so like I was feeling it was something that I felt that I want. It was amazing. Okay, so let's go back. So then slowly I kind of, then I bought a bass guitar. I'm a bass player. No, but I know how to play bass. So I bought a Galion Cougar, the 500 Legacy Series monster. Galion Cougar, the box speaker, and I know I'm suddenly, speakers. You have this. You pay like a couple of hundreds of dollars. 2,000 shekel for Focusrite, 4 in XLR or 4 in PL, and then you do a shift. You're doing shifts. Then you buy a monitor, stands, cables. You have suddenly no more one microphone, 4 microphones. Something happens. Something happens. And then when you record, you put 3 microphones on your Marshall, and then suddenly on the side, someone wants to sell a Marshall, and then I buy it, DSL 100. Yeah, DSL 100, the big ones in the end. See there. There. It's 4-gain level, for metal. I love it. Conglomerate metal, I call it the true sound of the metal from my point of view. And then, something is happening. And I wanted to share with you this emotion. There are many people that feel it. So yes, day by day, now I want to take a musician and record him a guitar player, try to take his information, then to send it for people. And I want to become a producer, not just writing the music and helping people to get the music out, to record it, those things, to mix it, but to be even this entrepreneur producership, I call it, okay, entrepreneurship for music, to build something new in music, to become this some sort of a business, some sort of politician with music, helping the musician really to being like with advertising, with marketing, with PR, because I'm into it, yes, to market, to get those things, to get music of others, or by creating things to another level. Just not just the level of great music. There's a lot of great music out there that you will never, they're not gonna live financially because of this music. Because succeeding, I think it's connecting dots. I think succeeding is something else. If I take one band and make this band succeed totally, your name becomes to be, he made that band, we want him. So it starts slowly. Definitely, if we would have started at the age of 20, but I decided at the age of 46. So it took me 2 years to decide it. But once you decide something, then you say, I'm a music producer. Wow. You feel different. It's like hearing the music of people, hearing the music of others. It's interesting. So as I learn, we learn as we go. So this is my beginning. After all, I decided now I'm striving into the beach, on the barricades, far into the beach. I was in the shoreline, but that's it. Now I'm into it. So I have a guitar player that I'm gonna record him. Let me see if I can help him to become the next Megadeth solist guitar player. I'm gonna try. He loves Megadeth in his heart. So I told him, I'm gonna try to bring you to Megadeth. To Dave Mustaine, I'm gonna give him a CD there. He said, this guy, after Kiko, this guy should play with you. Okay? So we'll see. We'll see. To believe always, there's two things. There's the beliefs of the producer, and there's another one needs to believe, the musician himself. So it's kind of funny. I'm not thinking about this glorification, Oh, I'm gonna be a musician. Those nonsense, they are gone. And yeah, and I feel they're gone. Absolutely, I feel they're gone. Those such noses limit. And that's Clint Eastwood, like you said, in Dirty Harry 3. Dirty Harry 2? I think in 2, yes. Says a good man needs to know his limitations. So I know my limitations. So that was a couple of words about why I decided to become a music producer and engineer. And slowly I'm going to grow more and more, It's just growing. And if you have any questions or remarks or whatever, join a community. It's a community. And this community, each question, I'm going to learn for it. And I'm learning. And from a humbleness and humility point of view, if you have any questions or comments, feel free. And yes, if you enjoy it, I'm going to bring more movies and more. I'm going to do a lot. So feel free to subscribe if you like it. Thumbnail. And we'll see you on the next part. Looking forward for this new thing in my life. Wow. So really getting myself out there. This is the age of the enlightenment of information. Out there, there's information. Everybody's enjoying everybody. Let's do the best for each other. Musicianship, entrepreneurship, musicianship, producership. That's a good thing. It's a good t-shirt, producership. Okay. Chocolate for the way. And remember, always remember, there's a website, Replicant Fish, an amazing website. Always says, remember, focus. And remember, focus. So have a great day. And thank you if you watch this thing. Don't forget to subscribe, thumbnail if you want. See you in the next movie.